What I thought we'd do today is just take a quick drive through my favorite town in southern Indiana, New Albany. And we are just here on the river, right across the bridge from Louisville, Kentucky. And to me, this town has a lot of charm, a lot of character. And we're just gonna take a quick tour through the downtown area, show you some shopping, kind of get a little bit of a feel of what this area looks like. And then we're gonna end up in two neighborhoods, maybe my two favorite neighborhoods in this area. All right, so we are going to start our video tour here right in the heart of downtown New Albany. There's a little riverfront park here, and they've actually done quite a bit of new stuff to this. Updated, there's a skate park right down here closer to the bridge, and they are updating some trails, boat ramps in this area. And actually this path right here goes all the way over to Clarksville, Indiana, to Jeffersonville, Indiana, and then you could take the Big 4 bridge right over into downtown Louisville. Now there is another trail that's going to connect, I think it's about 60 miles, and it's going to connect to this trail and go north up in Indiana, up into the Salem area. So really nice park. I mean, it's in the morning here on a Thursday, and there's plenty of people out here enjoying it. So once we get over this flood wall here, we're gonna kind of be into a historic district of New Albany. Lots of beautiful old homes, some bed and breakfasts, and just a nice area. But what I wanted to do was just kind of ride through, just so show you some of the shopping areas. My favorite restaurants are here in New Albany. We don't typically cross the bridge to go to eat in Louisville all that much. I mean, we have pretty much everything we need right here in town for us. So plenty of bike paths, sidewalks in this area. This area of town here was all just recently redone with the addition of sidewalks and more street parking. Got a great taco place there. One of our favorite coffee shops up here on the left. And we're also very fortunate to have a very nice YMCA down here that we were members of for several years. So we're gonna take a right here down Pearl Street. Beautiful small town vibe. Lots of new boutiques, shopping, restaurants, furniture stores, event centers. And this is kind of what I would consider the heart of New Albany. We don't have a town square per se, but this is Market and Pearl. You have the Grand Theater here on the right. And then right here on the corner of Bank Street is where they have the farmers market every Saturday, year round. Circle back down this way. So men's shopping down here as well. There's two men's boutiques that I know of down here. Eureka Menswear and Him and Her. So we'll ride by the YMCA here, which will be on the left. And just straight ahead through this intersection is the New Albany Exchange, great restaurant. Floyd County Brewing Company has a excellent choice of house-made beers and a beer garden out back. Just a great spot in the summertime to hang out, grab a beer, grab a pizza, catch a show. Good music scene. We have a local winery here as well, and this is State Street. This will take you kind of north out of town a little bit, which is what we're going to do. Get into your grocery store type shopping. So now we're coming into the shopping district area of State Street. This is Floyd County Hospital. It's part of the Baptist Health hospital chain, I guess you would say. But this is, kind of where one of the main areas in Southern Indiana, shopping districts, I guess you would say. Your CVS's, Walgreens, a couple restaurants scattered about, a Kroger grocery store, a Target, and your typical fast food. So I'm not sure if you can see just yet on your screen here, but there's a row of knobs here. We call them knobs, hills, definitely not mountains. But that's kind of where we're headed, up to the top here, and that's Floyd's Knobs. And if you look, you can see some houses perched on those hills, and they have a very cool view of the city of Louisville. On a good crisp day, you can definitely see the city. It's a gorgeous view, to say the least. But in this area, there's new hotels as well, and it seems like it's growing. Get your big box stores, your coffee shops. Pretty much everything you need here is on State Street, other than if you need to do clothing shopping, then you would need to go, say, Clarksville. But State Street turns into Paoli Pike, which is what we're getting ready to go up. We're coming to the intersection of 265, which takes you to 65 or I-64. But we're going to go up Paoli Pike, which is a bit curvy and an incline, but again, just some gorgeous views, especially coming down. I'm not sure you'll really be able to see them today on this video, and the county does a great job of keeping these roads clear. Like I said, we have pretty mild winters here in Southern Indiana anyhow, but in the event we do get inclement weather, the county is pretty much on top of this road for sure, making sure that it's salted, scraped and treated. So again, on that left-hand side, you can see it's just some pretty nice mega mansions in my favorite neighborhood in Southern Indiana that we will take a look at here at the end. So this may look like a lot of curves and turns, which it is, but you kind of get used to the flow of the road, so to speak. But once we get about around this bend is where you can actually, if I were able to spin the camera around, you get a really good view of the city of Louisville, which I may be able to show you with the drone shot at another time. But this brings you right into Floyd's Knobs, Indiana. So we're gonna take a right here at the top of the road and drive through the neighborhood. The woods of Lafayette is a very nice neighborhood in this area. Clubhouse, pool, tennis. And we'll just do a quick little dip into this neighborhood here. Beautiful homes, spacious lots, sidewalks throughout, access to clubhouse, swimming pool, which we can ride by. Clubhouse here on the right, tennis courts here on the left. A lot of these homes have pools as well. But it's a very nice rolling neighborhood. A few hills here and there. There's a walking path that surrounds a lake in the center of the neighborhood. I'm gonna guess there's a couple hundred homes throughout. Okay, now coming back out of the woods, excuse me, of Lafayette, we're gonna take a left here into one of the more prestigious neighborhoods in New Albany, and that is Shambo. Love those gas lanterns on that entrance. Some of these homes have just amazing, unobstructed views of downtown Louisville. But these are your higher end, custom built, meticulously landscaped homes. And I believe there are a lot still available. A few in this area. Just beautiful homes. And as we circle back, you'll get a little bit, maybe a glimpse of the views that some of these homes have. A lot of nice custom touches on these homes. Built by some of our area's best builders. And I can only imagine, the sunrises that the people get on this ridge right here as the sun comes up over Louisville. Little bit of a hazy day. Can still see the city, but it's just not as clear as it is some days. So, from here, you're really not far from getting out into, a more country feel, if that's what you're after. You're 7 to 10 miles out from some farms. Get a little further out, of course, farms get bigger, space gets larger. But again, everything's pretty nicely laid out and conveniently located here in southern Indiana.
Okay, so I just wanted to, like I said, get a little bit of a feel of what New Albany looks like. Like I said, it's my favorite town in southern Indiana. There's a lot to offer. In later videos, we'll get into different neighborhoods and different areas of New Albany. And if there is an area of southern Indiana or Louisville that you're curious about, a neighborhood specifically, let me know in the comments.